Like, I know I've talked about this before, but what would Christopher like, imagine if Christopher Columbus just had, like, a crate of Monster Energy on their boat.
Oh my god. We're
Wow,
not
it would
talking
be.
about this again.
How fucking wild would it be if Christopher Columbus had Monster Energy and he would just be like, "We're going, like, to the Americas, like, today," and they would, like, make the trip in, like, 1 day from, like, Spain.
How?
That'd be
Are
fucking
they giving Monster Energy to the boat? What's your point here?
They would just be going wild, man.
I'm just ready for like what kind of fun adventures we're gonna be going on here. I feel like I'm getting close to fighting a boss, right?
Pretty close. Still have a little bit more ahead of you. Honestly, this next part, though, is pretty quick to get to the boss if we just want to get there.
Yeah.
And then just, like, hate ourselves for the rest of the day. I gotta warn you, I'm drinking some Arrogant Bastard, so...
Oh man, I
Oh,
kind of want to know what's in that box.
yeah.
Is there a way to get back up here though? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you can sneak it? Do you think you can, like, put on your assassin's clothes and sneak past them?
Well, I have that spell too that makes me sneak better.
Oh no, why'd you go to that side?
Because
When has it ever been on the back side?
I can't get it from the front because the thing is there.
You can, you have to.
But I'll get the message.
Oh, you think somebody fucked you there?
Mm-hmm. But I want to know what it is.
We have to do it.
You can't summon Pot Jr.
I don't think we have any upgraded weapons that do blunt damage, so... I think you just gotta believe that the message won't fuck you.
I don't know that we can get that box.
Alright, I have an idea. You get to the top of the logs, and then do your sucky sucky. Your sucky sucky fun time move. And then try to run over and grab it while they're, like, reeling from being sucked so hard.
So just suck, don't blast.
Don't blast.
But I want to get as close. Just do it here, I guess. Literally, they did not react.
Alright, yeah, maybe draw them this way. Yeah, here we go. Oh, fucking yes. It's only the mage left. A rotten crystal sword. Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
What even is that?
Fucking, if you use a rotten crystal sword, you fucking probably have erectile dysfunction and
Is it just a weapon?
Yeah, it's just a fucking sword.
Why do you hate it so much?
I don't know, it's just dumb. Look how stupid this dumb fucking sword is.
If it was bigger, maybe, but it's just a little tiny little baby.
You know what that sword reminds me of? You could do a Skeletor cosplay. That looks like Skeletor's sword from He-Man.
I need like a skeleton mask.
Oh, do you know who has a skeleton mask? I think you already have one. You do have a skeleton mask.
Oh, what the fuck is this dumb thing?
Yeah, I like that one. I think that one's cool, but
it's got like little like things coming off the side.
Wait, put the Skeletor sword back on, and then put your...
I'm just having a look. I feel like it's been a while since we looked at the different weapons I picked up.
That's the cool one. I like that one. No, oh, that's the clean route one. Or not the clean route. That's the Crucible Knight one. This one I like a lot. I think that's
pretty cool. Just like a big flat boy.
So that's the one that you can do. You can do like the basically like, you remember your daddy, how he had those cool like sweep moves with it from a distance? You can do like those. That's the one that I want you to bring into my game and drop off for me, because I want that sword.
Oh, it's a little rot poker.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Okay, nice little sickle.
Dumb shit. That sword is cool, but it's fucking for Dex users.
Got little teeth on it. Gargoyle come.
Black gargoyle. I feel like I may have said that before.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, gets me every time. Oh, that's pretty dumb. Our pizza cutter that we never used. Oh, we got the peg leg we never used.
Yeah.
Is it
This.
somber smithing stones to upgrade the peg leg? We
What?
could do like
I just
dual
like
peg leg
have a
on.
skeleton hand.
It's like holding your hand, but there's two of them. Like dual wield it.
I just
There.
hold the skeleton's hands and fight with his limbs.
Fight with his forearm. That's what the skeleton man uses as a weapon. That's pretty much it. We don't
What
have
is
that much
this?
stuff. Those are just like for casting incantation.
Oh, the
Oh, we
jellyfish
never
shield.
looked at we never looked at the jellyfish shield. You said you were gonna look at it, and you never did.
Yeah, it
Maybe
sounds
like
like
on the
something I
last
would say.
episode. Like on the last episode, you'll like get to look at it.
All right. What was the point of all that?
Point of all what? You looking at the weapons?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. You were looking at the clean or
Oh,
the
that's right. That's
scarlet
right. That's right.
scarlet crystal sword or whatever the fuck.
Little baby.
The Skeletor sword.
Oh, and then I was gonna look for the skeleton mask, but I didn't.
Aha! I think I can do a pretty good Skeletor impression.
Let's hear it.
Aha! He-Man? There's so much cum in my eye sockets, He-Man.
Oh
There's so much
man.
cum coming out of my eye sockets. It's coming. It's coming out of my eye sockets.
What? Do these?
Man, you skull fucked me so hard.
Do those shrimp just hang out in like the rot?
Yeah, that's basically their deal. They're like the rot shrimp.
Man, do I have to run through it?
They worship Melania.
What were they doing in that one place in Caelid then, where I first found them?
Well, remember Caelid got all. It used to be like a normal area, and then Melania did her like big rot flower move on Radon, and it like fucked up that entire area.
Okay.
This isn't that bad. We're probably gonna get the rot, but we can just run through. It's fine. We want to go to
Why
the
am I
right.
so slow?
Oh, you can't run in this one.
Yeah, what the heck?
Do we have a dagger we can equip?
Why?
Because daggers have the quick step move, and the quick step move can get us through the swamp faster. That's an old Dark Souls 3 trick. Equip it in your offhand though. Like don't equip it over your main weapon in case you need.
How do I do that?
Just put it there. Yeah. And you should be able to quick step now whenever you have it equipped.
What, instead of rolling?
Instead of the Starcaller cry.
Oh.
It's like the special. It's the dagger special move. It's like the old Bloodborne quick step.
Okay.
This is a pro tip if anybody didn't know this. Nope. There you go. I just keep doing that. Yeah, you can just spam it. Oh, those
that?
little baby ones. They look like little aborted versions of the shrimp.
I look so dumb.
Nice. So, yeah, we want to go to the left here. Oh. So that's the boss arena underneath you. That's our goal.
So I need a parachute.
Yes. Aha, He-Man! Use your scrotum as a parachute.
I ignored your whole skull fuck thing. You wanna do it again? See if it lands better this time.
All right, I'll try it this time. Hey, Skeletor. Did you know?
Now you're doing both. This is like community theater.
Stop interrupting. Hey, Skeletor. Did you know that 60% of Americans have AIDS? And then Skeletor goes like, "No, I didn't, He-Man." And then He-Man goes, "And that's why," he looks at the camera and points, "that's why, kids, you should always use condoms when you have sex. Safe sex is best sex." Ah, He-Man, you've You foiled my AIDS plan once again.
Skeletor was behind AIDS the whole time. Thanks,
Uh,
He-Man.
the government in the 80s thought it was the gays, but it was actually Skeletor.
Why not both?
Skeletor with the help of Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's like a He-Man villain. You know how he has like a bunch of like multi-racial, whatever villains. Like they're all something very different. Like Magic Johnson's one of them.
Good to know. What's this guy up to?
Nice. So if we would have gone to that, there was like another like island on the other side of the rot area. There's a fucking one of those dumb fucking tree dragon things, and it's such a pain in the dick to fight it on that area. Like this whole area is
Man, is there a
designed about just
grace?
being infuriating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right here.
The rot sucks ass.
The rot sucks ass. I mean, I'm not rewatching. I'm like slowly watching through our videos, and then the last one I saw, you said that Melania was your waifu, so you have to be down with the rot if you like fuck with Melania.
I seem to remember me saying I like her more than the puppet, at least.
And more than the Geico Gecko.
That you really seem to like, yeah.
Well, think about how the Geico Gecko was made. Remember Tanith? Tanith fucked fucking Big Snake Man.
Is that how she was made?
That's 100% what happened.
Do you know that, or are you just like fanfic?
No, that is lore. That is 100% what happened. Because if you actually do her quest, she gets to the end of it and she's like, "Can you please kill me? Like, I don't want to exist knowing this." I'm not even joking. That's like how her quest ends. And then you're like, okay, you can either kill her or like spare her, and then she like goes away or something.
She doesn't want to. Why? She doesn't want to know that her dad's a big snake.
I guess. Man,
It seemed
I
like,
don't know.
but her mom was down with it though, so it's kind of like, whatever.
So this is actually optional over here. This is all just we need to go back inside that church and then find the way to get to the lift at the bottom. There's like a lift that you can take to like the bottom of the church, and then we'll be set.
What's the button I want? There we go. I had my hand off the controller for a second. Oh!
Man, I had to farm this guy to get his shield. It only took like 20 minutes though. He's the only one of these guys in this game that can drop that shield. If he drops it for you on the first try, I'm not even joking. I'm gonna exit the call. And I'm gonna go, like, I don't even know. I'm gonna go just, like, slowly tear my penis off.
I don't know if he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, these guys suck. Dude, this is a fucking crowd here. There's like a knight, a guy with a torch, and then like a little aborted shrimp thing. So a knight, a guy with a torch, and a aborted shrimp walking to a bar. Oh, that's some bullshit.
I know what to do about that. It didn't let me do it. Fuck. I just want to do my magic. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. There we go.
The shrimp's dead. I think you killed Torch Guy, too. Oh, that's such a big deal.
Oh, didn't get it. Are you happy?
I am happy. We have 56,000 souls. So, see that door at the other end of the church? Yeah, we need to go there and then take the lift down.
See you in hell, shrimp.
Alright, are you ready, Dan?
For what?
Are you ready?
For what?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do you think you are?
Depends what for, but probably not that ready.
So, I think they. I'm not. Listen. I'm talking on my ass here, but I think this site of grace was added later on. I don't think this site of grace was here initially, because if you go back out to the oh, we're so close.
There's something
If
I
you
can
go out the
fight.
door to your right there, it takes you to that elevator that takes you all the way up to that top part. Remember how like that really far elevator? So I think originally there wasn't a site of grace here, and you had to run all the way from the top one down the elevator and then through here, and like
Oh.
people were not happy with that because you're gonna be back here a lot.
Yeah, because why else would they have that shortcut?
Exactly, it doesn't make any sense. So we haven't looked at these things yet. This is like a rot bloom there. That's like a big rot bloom.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Like that's what happens. Like that's when Melania loses control of her Scarlet Rot. That's what happens.
That's interesting.
Yeah. All right, so we did talk about though. I know we can get our eye in a bit on this boss and just kind of see how it plays out. But if you ever I'm not going to help you with this fight for summoning. But if you want to summon me, I will drop you off a bunch of like frost items and stuff like that, and like raw items to help you if you need that.
Why? Do you think
That
I
will
need those things?
She's very weak to frost. That's the only thing she's weak to is frost.
Because
Level
it hurts her rot. Oh, so
I mean,
this
it
is
makes
that
sense if you
woman.
think
This is
about
where
it.
she lives?
This is Melania. This is the boss fight. That's why I asked if you were ready.
Hmm. Probably not, no. Isn't there another boss I could have gone to, though, also?
Yes. We get a cool cutscene.
Why can't we work together?
So this is the Halig tree that Mikola was like cocooning in.
Uh-huh.
And
That's the one I'm looking for.
Mikola has been absconded. He's not there anymore. But she's waiting for him to come back.
Man, is it spreading the rot up her face?
I don't think so. Like I said before, like she can if she has control of it, if she's like totally in control of herself, it doesn't spread very much. Like she can control like how it spreads, but like when she like gets in big fights and she has to like go all out, it spreads.
She's got very long toes.
My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted.
Yeah, robo arm.
Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I
He's fucking
awaited
cool though.
his return.
Yeah, she's waiting for her brother to come back. The helmet is so fucking cool.
Heed my words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Get ready to hear that every fucking 2 minutes. I love that it's like a little pop out, like on her prosthetic.
Yeah.
And I have never known defeat.
Wow, she's fucking talking big game here. Oh, well, okay.
Blade of Mikola.
So she really comes at you quick, huh?
Oh, fuck! That is so good! That was like scripted. That was so...
Round 2, bitches!
Oh, fuck. That was
Did it feel
amazing.
bad for me and put my souls on the outside?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll let you, like... I'm not gonna even talk very much. I'm just gonna let you kind of feel this out for a bit, and then I'll start giving you, like, a little bit of strat.
Junior? Oh, she's quick.
Ooh, that's doing decent damage. Dude, Pot Junior's going all out with his fucking thing. Nice, good dodges.
That looks like something.
The bad one.
Whoa,
This is the bad one.
Whoa!
So that's her big move that everyone talks about. It's called her waterfowl dance or something like that. When you see her jump up in the air and hold still for like half a second, it means it's going to be very bad if you don't run away.
Me and Pot Jr. was doing some work there.
Yeah, you guys were doing decent damage. I don't think you've noticed the mechanic though in this fight yet.
No. If there's a mechanic, I certainly haven't noticed it.
There's a mechanic that you haven't noticed yet that is the reason why sometimes the summoning the tiers or whatever is not a great idea. It hasn't like really played out yet. Oh man, he's fucking got your back. Oh, dude, you're fucking it. Dude, Pot Jr.'s going nuts with that. Oh my god!
Uh-oh, I fucked up.
That's a bad one.
Pot Jr.! Pot Jr.!
I mean, he tanked that. Pot Jr. is so fucking tanky, it's unreal.
Oh, well, Pot Jr.!
Oh! That's usually an instant kill for you if that happens to you.
No, Pot Jr., Pot Jr.!
Have you noticed yet what's happening?
She heals?
Yes. When she hits you, she gets health back.
Oh, it fucked up.
The waterfall dance.
Does she have more than one health bar?
Maybe.
I mean, she's got to, right? Because I feel like Pot Jr. was doing some pretty good work there.
Yeah, I mean, you were doing way better than... It took me probably at least, like, I'd say about, like, 4 or 5 hours to get through stage 1. But you got her, like, halfway. So, here, I'll give you a little bit of pointers now that you've had your eye in a bit. Being aggressive is definitely a good thing. Like, you want to be more aggressive than you think you should be. Because she can be stunned, and she does stagger when you hit her sometimes. Not when she's in the middle of moves, but you can definitely stagger her. When she does the waterfowl dance, when you see her jump up in the air, just turn, like, either just turn the lock off or just turn around and run. Like, press the B button and just run, and then try to roll through the other couple. She does it in 3 clusters. She drops down, does a big cluster, then she jumps forward, does another cluster. Yeah, here you go. We'll be able to see. She does a big cluster, she jumps forward, does another cluster, and then she jumps forward, does another one, and then finishes with the go. Yeah, there's like a final.
The problem is whenever she targets Pot Jr. with that.
Exactly. That's why summoning here isn't always a good thing, because she can get health back from him easier than she would if it was just you.
But he's still worth it though. Oh.
That move is fucking wild.
Yeah, she gets so much health back from that.
Also, the waterfowl dance, it does less damage on the consequent little flurries. Like, the first one does the most, so if you can avoid the first one, even if you get hit by a couple hits on the other ones, it probably won't kill you, as long as you can roll through some of it. But the first flurry will kill you pretty much if you're like under it. How Junior's almost dead.
That's not good.
That move's really good to punish. When you see her like pull her arm back and then jump up in the air, just dodge twice and then you can punish that one really easy. The move that she just did to you is her way of getting health back and kind of like taking you out of the fight.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, there's that.
I always forget that last little bit.
Yeah, this... the leg sweep's not bad. When she runs forward and does the quick little slash, that is the bad one. And that's the, yeah, that's a rough. She's only got like 5 or 6 moves that are like, you gotta worry about. But she does them pretty fast and combos into other things. You can understand why this is a hard fight though now.
Mm-hmm.
And why summoning might not be... Like, you did do work the first time, but that
I
time
think,
she kind of was in control of the fight.
yeah. I think Pod Junior is the way to go, at least in this first part.
I mean, that is the strat though. Like, I did want to see what other people were saying about her, and like a lot of like games websites and stuff do say like you need a mimic tier. Oh, dude, he ate the crab too. The crab that you're not allowed to eat.
I've only got one.
Does that mean he only has one?
I don't know how that works.
You're gonna stagger her in a second. Once she gets down, like about as much as she is now, that's when she starts doing the waterfowl.
Fuck, that was a bad one. It got both of us.
Yeah, that move does lots of damage. That move is so good because it sucks her out of her animation. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you got roll forward on that one. You're fucking her, though.
Fuck.
Waterfowl. I think this is intentional. The intentional coding of her is like once she gets down like a quarter of her health, that's when she starts doing it, and she will literally she's not that aggressive most of the time. Like she'll just like walk around, but as soon as she's down that much health and you decide to like rush her, I think she's coded sometimes to be like, yeah, this is the punishment. Like fuck you, like you should have been ready for this. So
the
like,
problem is I can't recover because of how
exactly,
slow I
right,
am.
exactly. So you need to like you need to move into her to see if you can bait out another move. But if you see her jump up in the air, do not commit to an attack. Like try not to commit to an attack before you know what she's doing. I know that's easier said than done, but
Goes against everything that pot stands for.
oh dude, you're fucking her up. She's in the corner. She's in the corner getting skull fucked like Skeletor. It's all over now.
How did she not get fucking stunned though? Fuck your shit.
Oh, she did there.
Oh, there. Fuck.
Oh, there it is. That's gonna be your bane. That's gonna be the bad one, the thing that's gonna fuck us.
If it wasn't for that move, yeah, Pot Junior now to fuck her up.
Do you know what I mean though about the one where she comes forward with the 2 quick slashes? That's how she tries to regain her health. If you take like a bit of her health off, she'll come at you like very aggressively with the slash and then the follow-ups. And that's the one that will definitely fuck Pot Junior the most, I think.
His Pot Junior does not block anything. He takes every hit.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't roll either. Like she was at half health, and then when you died, she was at full health again. So, like, she's got the Bloodborne mechanics. This is honestly more of a Bloodborne fight than it is like a Dark Souls fight. So you kind of have to play it like a Bloodborne.
Fuck.
And as somebody that never played Bloodborne, I'm sure that will be
Yeah, thanks.
not as easy to grasp. Ooh, fuck yeah. Huh. Oh.
Pot Junior, just give her all her health back, why don't you?
Yeah, it's not that bad. She doesn't get tons of health back from that one, which is lucky. If she did, it would be like very hard. Oh man, this is the pro strat. Just get her against the fucking wall and just punch her. Just skull fuck her. Yes. Like Miyazaki intended.
You gonna fucking jump?
Dude, you are fucking her here. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Now let's see. The real fight.
I think you're overpowered though. Like it took me hours to get to this point, and I thought that it was over. I was like, "Oh man,
It
what a tough fight."
wasn't that hard. How could I be overpowered though? I don't fight shit.
Yeah. I mean, you do have pretty good swords, I guess, and you do have a pretty good mimic with also very good swords.
Yeah. Because you made me do all that stuff.
Yeah, I was worried this would be harder. I think we're gonna be able to finish this episode.
This
Oh,
episode.
that was the moment when she says wait. I was like, oh fuck.
How hard is this second part compared to the first?
It's about the same. She gets a bunch of new moves. It might even be easier, some people think. If you have range, it's a lot easier because she's gonna do a move at the beginning here that you can dodge easily and then punish while she can't do anything for a while. But if you don't have range, you just have to
So
wait.
should I, when the fight starts, should I rush her or stay back?
No. She's good. You need to dodge this first move, but then you can't punish it because you don't have anything with range.
Oh, okay.
Pot Junior can try, but he's probably gonna get fucked up.
Man, why'd you take her clothes off?
So you can see her cool rock body. You will witness true terror. Man, she's so fucking cool though.
Rot.
Yeah, you gotta dodge this move. Now you cannot move in on this because it will hurt
Junior,
you.
no.
Yeah.
Now can I go?
Yes. If you have range there, like spells or something, you can punish that very easily. No, Pot Junior.
Oh, I'm stuck. Pot Junior, get her. No, Pot Junior.
That's the quick one that she does to get health back.
If only she would have got her attention, I wouldn't have healed. Fuck me.
She can still do the waterfall dance. She gets a couple new moves though. Like she'll do the one from the beginning a couple times sometimes. She has one where she flies up in the air and then sends like flower butterfly versions of herself after you.
Man, I'm worried this will be one of those times where like that was my chance to get this over with. You know what I mean?
That was your M&M chance. That is often the case with these fights. Like the first or second try, you'll be like, "Oh man, like this is easy," and then you get overconfident and just get fucked.
Pot
I
Junior,
mean,
we should have let her draw her back into that corner again where she can't jump.
Exactly. I know that like we joked about it, but I think getting her against the wall is like a pretty good strat here. She couldn't like recover or dance away. Oh baby. Now do a big charge up while she's on the way up.
Uh-oh.
Roll.
I can't.
No. You can recover from underneath it. You just need to like either roll the like underneath her, like the other way, like through it.
I
and
just
then keep
I
going.
can't use power attacks like that. They take like the after effect is too long until I can move again.
Okay. I used for this fight. I used the big hammer with the dodging with Mist Ash of War. I also wore my heaviest armor, so because if you have a lot of poise in this fight, you can like punish her through her attacks. Like she can't knock you out of your attacks if you have enough poise. So I just put on like really heavy armor and just kind of fucking tanked it, and then dodged the bad ones. Just chilling, waiting for her to come into the corner.
Juniors, I summoned him too early for that.
In the corner. Nobody puts Melania in the corner.
Fucked up.
Oh my god. I still think you have to go for the charge here. You just got unlucky that one time. She decided to do her waterfowl. That's the health one. It gets tons of health back.
That's
Roll through.
I
Nope,
couldn't move.
Yeah.
I just have to keep her in the corner where she can't do it.
Or just like, yeah. I mean, that's one option. Or we could just like try to play a little safer, you know, and hit whenever we know we can. But I don't
No,
think you're gonna
I don't.
do
That's
that.
not gonna work with these swords. The getaway just takes too long.
That's
fucking-
why oh yeah, sometimes she's more aggressive. That's why the Ash of War where you can like dodge with mist is like so useful because you could just dodge through the waterfowl dance. Easy. Hold the line! Feel like that fucking alien. Hold the line.
Junior
What's
got
that
fucked.
alien's name?
That from Mass Effect? Do you think I'm gonna remember such a specific thing?
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, he was like your favorite dude in the game, right? Oh,
What?
you're fucked. This is it. You really like that guy, I remember.
What a minor
his name?
character.
You liked him. I remember. You were like, this guy's so cool because like he was like, hold the line. But then in the third game, I killed him to save the Krogan or whatever. Man,
No,
everybody
you're
was so
talking about
upset
two
me.
different characters. The hold the line guy was not Morden Solus.
Oh, really? I thought it
Yes.
was.
No.
Oh.
Morden isn't even in the first game.
I thought that was the second game that was the hold the line, and
No.
then he's like there.
No. No. The hold the line... Oh, he ate the crab. The hold the line guy is just a minor character that only is in that one mission.
Oh, okay. Man, that's something we could play. Like, you could like play Mass Effect and like let me make the decisions.
Oh, boy. That could be interesting.
Yeah, everybody in our comment section, let us know what you want us to play after this game, because we're getting close to the end. We're gonna need some new games.
I didn't think that would hit me. Fuck.
Ooh.
See, I have my
I
one
think-
chance to beat her, Jesse.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this might be a little while. You just need to like get lucky again.
Yeah.
Pray to the god of Pharrell Williams. You know, the Get Lucky song.
No.
Is his name Pharrell? What's his name? His name's Pharrell, right? Like the happy guy, like I'm happy. And then he sings the Get Lucky song with Daft Punk. You know? You know
Nope.
what I mean?
Never heard of it.
Oh, fuck you. I'll just go back to talking about things I'm like actually like knowledgeable about, like Skullfuck,
Skeletor? Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Man, I used to be big into like He-Man. Like there was like ooh,
Fuck,
baby.
I missed my chance.
I think you did enough. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, as long as she goes after him with the waterfowl, you're fine.
She gets so much health back though.
Nice, good job, Pot.
Wish she didn't heal. Wouldn't that make this so much easier? Wouldn't that make that easy if the boss didn't have the primary mechanic that it uses?
Be very hard. I mean, yeah, this boss would be pretty simple if she couldn't heal. Oh, dude, you're about to get it. Don't think too much about Eminem. Dude, he just poises through that, too. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
Hot Junior.
Remember dodge this late? Yep.
Ow.
See, if you had range, like, you could hit her right now, but... Pod Jr. doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, that's bad. What I did there... Oh, she got so much health back. What I did for that part of the fight is I made frost pots, and I threw them at her when she was on the ground like that. And they do tons of damage. So if you build up her frost meter all the way, she takes a big chunk out.
Fuck me.
Let your flesh be consumed, man. This is kind of like, though, you think about this. I know this is like people talk about this all the time, like in like gaming media and stuff. Like especially with Resident Evil, like half the fucking bosses you fight in Resident Evil, it's like, man, like they did a fucking thing where they like turned themselves into a horrible monster. Like, yeah, it's scary now, but like if they win the fight, like what the fuck is the rest of their life at that point? And
They're
like
just,
once she goes full rot, like she can't recover from that. Like what's she gonna do if
she
she
just
wins
lives as
that
a rot
fight?
monster. Yeah,
Like,
I think about that quite frequently in those types of games. Because, like, I wouldn't want that. I don't want to be a big monster.
yeah. But if it meant not dying in that situation, I mean, here, this is the Jesse question early. Like, if it means not dying in that situation, do you turn into the monster?
No, I think I'd just die.
It's just like Frederick Douglass used to say, like,
Just
better to go out as a man than a monster.
And Frederick Douglass would have beaten her on his at least second or third try.
Imagine you had Frederick Douglass in the room, like watching over your shoulder, like this game. Like, what do you think he would like think? He'd be like, man, like,
Technology.
I think about that a lot. That's something I think about all the time. Is like, if I could time travel, what? Okay, this is gonna be so dumb. This is like my own like personal train of thought, and I think about this often. But if I had time travel powers, what I would do is I would go back into medieval times, basically. Like I would find a king, and I would convince him to trust me, and then I would basically.
That's a pretty big leap of faith.
Okay, we haven't gotten to the good part though. You haven't got to the payoff. So I would get him to trust me, and then basically all I would want to do is I would want to be like his personal like chef and brewer, and then I would bring like I would cook in my house at home and like make beer for him, and then I would bring it through like a portal, whatever. I would bring it back to the medieval. And I would watch the reactions as that like I made them like beer and like food they've like never even like had like knowledge about. They would be like, "Oh, this is so spicy. What do you call it, sire?" And I would be like, "This is a taco from Taco Bell." Like, you know, like how entertaining would that be?
This is the dumbest thing. Oh fuck! I didn't think she was gonna come after me.
It is dumb. But I honestly think about that fairly often, like bringing like medieval people food and drink from like modern times.
Why do you have to like convince a king? Why can't you just open like a restaurant or something?
Well, because I have thought about this, because if I just open like a ye old Jesse restaurant and like they would think I was a witch, like the Inquisition would come for me or something. They'd be like, "This is like too wild."
I'm sorry.
So, like,
Jesse, from your understanding of medieval culture, the peasantry are, oh, they're coming after you. They're gonna want you dead. The king, no, he'll be fine. He's
no,
cool.
but that's why I would get him to trust me. Like, if the king's got my back, like nobody's gonna like come at me.
But how do you get the king to not send the Inquisition in this example after you?
I've thought about this as well. It would be like a very dramatic scene in a movie. Like the first third of the movie, like the big dramatic scene would be like they would have me in like the stockade or whatever. Like they would have me in the dungeons. They'd be like, "This man's a witch." But then I'd be like, "Listen, like just try this fucking this pokey. What, how do you say it? Pocky?" I'd be like, "Just try this pocky." And he'd be like, "Oh my god, like it's a piece of shortbread covered in chocolate. Like this is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten." And I'd be like, "Right? Like I can get you more of that. Like you let me like feed you and like give you drink." And like I would make him my own beer, and he'd be like, "Oh, this is the best ale I've ever had. Like by the 9."
Why he wouldn't eat it? What?
Why?
In what world do you think if they put someone in fucking like the stockade in the dungeon, that you're then gonna be like, but try some of this mysterious foodstuffs in my person?
But it would be magical. They couldn't resist themselves. It would be like in Shokugeki no Soma.
Now
where,
you have
like,
magic powers?
Well, where like the aroma like wafts to them, and they're
Now
like,
this is just Shokugeki no Soma.
I pretty much like I can't not eat this fucking.
And then he comes everywhere, just like He-Man in Skeletor's eye socket.
Everywhere. But, like, I would give them, like, a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and, like, some people might die. They would be like, "Oh, this is so powerful of a flavor. Like, this is too strong." And the king would be like, "Yes, but this is, like, mine. Like, I own this now." Like, and then he would, grant me, like, titles and lands, and I would be, like, a food baron. You know? I don't know.
What
It would
the
be hard
fuck?
to convince the king, but like I could always time travel away if it got too bad, you know?
I know, but I don't understand why you don't just start off small with a restaurant serving some normal people. You jump straight to the most difficult hurdle.
Because if the king
Wouldn't it be
doesn't
easier
Oh,
to,
I see. Okay,
wouldn't it be
okay,
easier
I
to
see.
convince the king that you're not a witch if you have a restaurant that people have been eating at for like a month?
All right, I see. You took my story and like added like another layer. So like I go back and like I do open the tavern or restaurant or whatever, and I feed them like all the good food, and then they do come to arrest me because there are some haters. Like the local baker and the local like sausage maker would be like, "Man, like that guy's a witch. Like there's no way." Like if you tried his chicken sandwich, and then
Someone died.
somebody died, and so they would. At that point, they would come after me, but then I would have my big moment with the king, and I would convince him.
Try this chicken sandwich. I also like how you talked about how you'd make the food in your own kitchen, but so far the only two examples you've given are Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A. So,
Yeah, you're
so are
right.
you making the food or just like, is this
Okay.
just like Uber Eats to the past?
A little bit of both. I think to wow the people, it would need to be like the Uber Eats of the past. But like for normal cooking, like I would just like sous vide a pork butt and then feed it to the king, and he'd be like, "This is the most delicious meat I've ever had."
Not
in
really.
my life."
They could have things like that back then.
No, like everything they ate back then, they didn't have spices. Number one, they had very low spice access and salt access, and they had no MSG. And so
They
I would
didn't
come,
have a lot of these things, but the king would have.
but it would be better than what he's used to.
I'm not saying you couldn't do things, but as far as like just sous videing, like you're gonna have to do more than just that.
Okay, but I would just like get better food than he's accustomed to. Like he's used to eating like fucking like pig, like whole roasted pig, and like some like goose intestines with like, you know, I don't know, whatever. Like just like some gross weird shit. But like I would come at him with like a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory and try this.
Here's the other thing though. What if it just doesn't suit his tastes? Like he eats his goose intestines and he's like, this is delicious. And then he tries your cheesecake and he's like, this is disgusting.
But I have the power of modern persuasion. I would be like, look, sire. Like I would
Jesse,
bend
you
the
can't
knee.
even
I'd be like,
convince me.
I would be like, look, sire, like the peasants have died from eating these chicken sandwiches. Like they are only suited for a king. Like only a king can eat this food and survive. And then like, I would become like the royal chef and be granted titles and lands. And I would spend, Dan, don't misunderstand. I would spend almost zero time in this world. Like I would like to live in like modern times, but I just want to like come back to like feed them every now and then.
They'll be wondering, where have you been lately?
I'll be like, I was off in the lands between, like cooking up my food. Like I make no doubts about this as well. Like I would try to make myself as like mystical as possible. Like
They're
they
gonna
would think
kill
I'm
you.
a witch. Yeah, they would think I was a witch, but they couldn't resist that fucking spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
The Pope is gonna kill you. Oh, I'm dead as shit.
Yeah, we haven't gotten hit by that move yet, but that does like your whole health bar pretty much. I think if you're at full health, you can survive that hit, but if you're not full health, it's a killer. Man, this fight's getting away from us a bit. I've been too busy talking about being a food time traveler.
The problem is we've had no downtime with talking, so Jeffrey won't be able to edit any of it out.
All right.
Typically during... Well, no,
Yeah,
don't
I'll just
stop
shut up.
now. It's also a really short run, so there's not much to edit.
That's true. So, like, what are your thoughts so far on this fight? Like, what are you thinking? Like, how is it going? What is the biggest obstacle?
Just like random chance of like getting lucky.
So that's what our main strategy is based off of, is like not getting hit by the waterfowl dance.
Mm-hmm. If she doesn't do that move, I will beat her. And sometimes she doesn't, and that's when I beat her.
I feel like that's not a good like strategy.
Hey, Jesse, I've made it farther than you did when you were fighting her in this amount of time, so
I mean, that's fair.
just throwing that out there.
But we'll see how long it takes, like, overall.
Because even in the second form, I've done pretty good damage to her, and it's just then getting lucky in that mode as well. How Junior just standing there that time?
So you don't think you need the Ash of War to like dodge? You think you're good?
No, I think if it happens, I just take the L.
So you're just gonna be very aggressive and hope she doesn't do the waterfowl move.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that time she killed me without it. I couldn't see in the corner.
That is the danger of fighting in corn.
The camera goes wild sometimes, yeah.
Or maybe it wouldn't even be like, I've been talking about like Anglo-Saxon like kings, but like I could go to like the king of like Japan or whatever, the emperor of Japan, to be like, try this spicy chicken sandwich, and he would be like, nani? And like, you know, it would be like,
You don't speak his language. That's the other part about this. You couldn't even talk to anyone back then.
not even like the Anglo-Saxons.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Isn't that like an English person like back then?
English back... It depends on what point of history we're talking about. But Anglo-Saxons are more than just the English, if that's what you think it is.
Okay, fine. I wouldn't even have to go all... Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck.
I wouldn't have to go all the way back to the Middle Ages. I could just go like to like, say like the 1700s, like the time of like Victorian like pirates and shit like that, you know?
But so where are you gonna go?
Like to England, and I'll like feed the Queen and King, and they'll be like, oh, like I
Queen
would be
Victoria,
like, I would try.
but they
to...
had the spices back then, so I think you're gonna have a harder time of this.
No, but they would also have better taste, and they would be less superstitious. And like, I would try to be Rasputin before Rasputin existed.
Yeah, you're saying they'll be less suspicious, and you're worried about the Inquisition, Jesse. When do you think the Inquisition was around?
I don't know. Like, I'm sure like there's been like some sort of Inquisition, like pretty much like forever, but like it was like mainly bigger during like towards the end of the medieval times, right?
No.
No?
The Inquisition is more recent than you thought. If you're talking about the Spanish Inquisition, like when they had to get the Moors out of Spain.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the end of the Crusades kind of thing.
Well, there's been a lot of crusades.
Man, her sword is so long.
It gets me when I don't think it's gonna get me.
My cat came up to comfort me and tell me that my thoughts of being a magic food time traveler are legit.
No, the other part of this is just because you can travel in time, does that mean you can also travel in space?
You're gonna have to explain to me like what that means. Like, what do you mean travel in space?
Do you have the power of time travel or
I
teleportation?
I see.
You're not England,
okay.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right. So like how I imagine in my mind is like I would have like basically like little like portals that I could go through. Like I'd be like, take me to like you know 1492 and like through this portal to like Spain, and then I would go like give Columbus like a chicken sandwich.
Now here's my question, Jesse. I'm about to like put a whole new level onto this. What if you went to the year like 2500 and brought food back for us?
Oh, I see. I think that would be a bit harder. Actually, maybe not. Like, what do you think I could give them to like trade with them? Like, because I wouldn't be able to like pay their currency.
You had a job, I guess. No, you can
No,
sell
I
like
wouldn't.
artifacts, like 500-year-old artifacts, perfectly preserved.
You mean in modern day?
No, 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 no. You could go to the future and say, here is a dollar bill, or here's a quarter that was minted in 2000.
Oh, from right now, our
Yeah, and it would
modern
be a
time.
collector's item.
Oh, but no, okay, that's fine. But I'm talking about in the past. Like, how would I be able to take things from the past? Because I wouldn't have anything to trade with these people. Like, what would I trade with them?
Why do you need to take anything from the past?
Because you said your idea is that I go to the past and
No.
take their food and
No.
bring it to the modern time.
That's not my idea at all.
Oh, you're saying go to the future.
Yeah, just go to the
And
year
take-
2500, get some of their food, and bring it to present day.
Oh.
Because that's
I
the exact
see.
same thing you're suggesting with the past, but it would be easier, I think. Because you
Or
don't
I
have-
could bring modern food to 2500.
But then that's the same as bringing food from the Middle Ages to today, if we assume that food gets better with time.
But I think that's a bad assumption because I think in 2500 they're just gonna be eating like space goo out of like a canister.
You
Like,
don't
it's
know
not
that.
gonna-
She's
I don't
fucking
think-
us this time, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't think that food is going to get better. It will only get worse. That's my prediction.
I'm sure that's what they thought in the Middle Ages, too. We're dead.
Now I'm thinking about like, what would Christopher Columbus do? Like, I know I've talked about this before, but what would Christopher, like, imagine if Christopher Columbus just had like a fucking crate of Monster Energy on their boat.
Oh my god.
Fucking wild.
We're not
it would
talking
be.
about this again.
How fucking wild would it be if Christopher Columbus had Monster Energy and he would just be like, we're going like to the Americas like today, and they would like make the trip in like one day from like Spain.
How?
That'd be
Are they giving Monster Energy to the boat? What's your point here?
They would just be going wild, man.
But that doesn't make the boat go faster.
They would commit so many more war crimes or like hate crimes than they already did.
Well, maybe they'd commit less if your other theory was true and their hearts just exploded.
Yeah, everybody just died. This one's easy. Yeah, just dodge that. Pod is so committed to that. fucking
Fuck!
move.
That lunge
That
gets
one
me.
does. Yeah, it does so much health back for her too.
And I never expect her to do it.
And that move too. The lunge and that one, the quick one, are the ones that get her health back very easily.
Stop dancing.
I do think about though, like we have to think about Ashton Kutcher and like the butterfly effect. Like if I did bring food from now back then, like what would the consequence be?
Well, all the more reason that mine is safer option.
But like, what if I really liked it in the future? I just wouldn't come back. There would be fembots, and I could just like have sex with like any fembot I wanted to.
Okay, I guess.
And like, they would probably like have like no. So
We could have finished her. We missed it, Pot Junior. We had our chance.
the lunge, just the lunge.
It comes from so far away.
Like maybe in the future they'll have like a remedy for my troll toes. Like I could fix all my troll toes.
Fuck me.
Are we not allowed to talk about the troll toes?
I think they'll have a remedy for that in the past too.
The only reason I talk about it is because like I got my bodily hygiene had gone to the point like today where I was like, you know what, we can't do this anymore. Like I had to trim my pubes, I had to cut my toenails. I was like, all right, that's pretty much all I did. But like it got
I'm
to the point
sorry.
where I was like,
I like how you list those two things as if it's like a struggle for you. Like, oh, I had to do it. And
well, yeah, I hate trimming my toenails because like I don't normally have an issue. Like I pretty much bite my nails, so like I don't normally have an issue like cutting my like main nails because I have the bad habit of like biting them. And then like my toenails, I normally wouldn't have an issue with, except for the fact that I have the fucking troll toe, and the troll toe makes it almost like unbearable to do. Like it's a fucking struggle. It sucks. And so, for those of you out there wondering what the troll toe is.
It's come up on a previous episode, I believe.
Oh, did it? I've got, like, I don't know what the exact name is it, but I have, like, in 3 of my toes on my right foot, they're basically, like, they have something underneath them that is, like, growing and has turned them into troll toes.
Yeah, but the moral from the last time is the problem got so bad because, like, you purposely cultivated this for so long that it developed to a point where now it's out of control.
Pretty much. You're good, you're good.
Oh, but Pod Junior's gonna die, and her health is up too high.
We don't need Pod Junior.
Yes, we do. Because he's gonna, even if we kill her, he'll die in her big attack at the start of next round.
Well, I think, yeah, but I think her next phase is easier than this phase. Like, oh, baby, we got the fucking stagger and everything. One more? Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, no more talk. I'm not gonna talk. Nice. See, if you had some frost pots, you could throw them right now.
Pod Junior's dead, though.
Like, eat my frost pot. He has a lot of the same moves. That's the... Yep. So, yeah, that's a new one. She does the lunge, but then she has a follow-up to the lunge.
Yeah. You know, I've never done my Starcaller Cry on her. I wonder how much it does.
Yeah, I mean, Pot Junior does it all the time. Yeah, but so... I don't know if I'd want to go to the future, just because I don't think I'd ever come back.
But isn't that a good thing if it's so great that you don't want to come back?
That would defeat, like, the entire ideal of this scenario, you know? I mean, yeah, it does a fair bit. If you land both blades with that attack, it does, like, half of what the Starcaller Cry does. But it's still a ton of damage. I don't know how you survive that. Oh, roll through.
But I can't get away. If I'm right under it when it happens, it's a death sentence. Unless she targets Pot Junior.
Alright. I'm gonna go pee. You keep fighting.
We'll just
like,
end the episode. We'll just end the episode.
Is this in, like, the part where I talk about how I'm gonna go pee?
Yeah, because now we know that you're just gonna pee in the middle of an episode.
Aha! Hey, man! I'm going to pee!
Alright, get a question quick.
Oh, no. I had the question, remember? I asked it in the middle of the episode.
It doesn't matter if you ask it in the middle of the episode. We've been over this.
What was it? What was the question?
It doesn't matter because I already answered it. You gotta have a question or we can't end. You gotta pee. Jesse, you have to pee your pants. I'm sorry. Unless you ask a question.
Alright, fine. Here's the question. What would you... Oh, that guy has 2 gut swords. Oh, shit. Like, if you could bring anything, it doesn't have to be food, back to medieval times and, like, give it to them, like, what do you think would be, like, the most optimal thing to bring? Or, like, what would you most enjoy bringing to them?
What would be most optimal, or what would I most enjoy?
Whatever you think. Like, what is something that you would take to the past that, like, would be, like, something that would be, like, worth it?
If you brought what the most beneficial thing to bring back, and I'm gonna say this and you're gonna be like, oh, that's dumb, you nerd, but if you just brought back like a math textbook, it would advance their technology.
Oh, this is so fucking dumb. I don't even know why I asked you this question.
Yeah, I know, but that would be the most optimal thing.
What about, like, vibrators for all, like, the housewives?
I mean, but they had dildos and stuff back then. They just didn't vibrate. So it's not like that would, like, rock their world.
Oh, it would rock their world.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Goodbye.
I stick with... Okay.
Goodbye, it's over. Nope, it doesn't
sandwich.
matter.
Yeah, the chicken sandwich.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.